Hey, what's up guys, Jandy here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be revealing top 5 mistakes that dropshippers do. No, dropshipping is not dead, and yes, you can still dropship during this coronavirus and pandemic times. You can even see here, right? So we've done about 9.2k in one of our stores, and I have a couple of other stores that I'm running at the moment. So if you think dropshipping is a fad and that dropshipping is also a scammy way of earning money, then that's totally wrong. Everyone does it. Even look at Walmart, some of the Amazon people, they're all dropshipping, even some of the bigger guys. Or maybe you're someone who started or attempted dropshipping but couldn't make it work. This is the perfect video for you guys. If you learned something new here, or if you're guilty of one of the mistakes that I'm going to be mentioning in this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up and also comment down below #ActionTaker if you want to win a one-on-one consulting call with me. I'm going to be announcing the winner on the next video. Now if you haven't subscribed or hit that notification bell, feel free to do that. Now let's get started. Alright, the first one on the list that I want to talk about is thinking short term. Now I can't really blame you because the whole dropshipping industry has taught us this way. Even when I first started dropshipping, I thought that I could make a lot of money at the very beginning by just investing a few dollars. Now that's not completely false, but what I'm saying here is you need to start thinking long term. Yes, you can still get money real quick. However, is that sustainable or long term? And also, do you want profit for a longer period of time or just a shorter period of time? Personally, myself, I want to build a long-term business. Okay, the keyword here is business, because a lot of dropshippers only think of dropshipping as a get-rich-quick scheme. Like I said, I can't really blame you. A lot of gurus has taught us this way and has implanted that idea of dropshipping as a get-rich-quick scheme. Now a lot of my students actually think that they can get rich real quick. This is the main common issue. Most of the time they tell me, I just want money right now, you know, I want to make big numbers, like the people posting $10,000 per day on Facebook. What we don't know is, are they actually running a proper business, or are they selling like face masks or toilet papers, if you know what I'm talking about? So yes, you gotta think about the longevity of your dropshipping business and stop thinking short term. That is why most of my content nowadays are focused on creating a branded niche stores. Now if you haven't watched how I created a branded store and I made about $300,000 per month, then I'm gonna provide the link here. Alright, the second mistake that dropshippers do is not testing enough, and the reason for that is because they think that if they follow one strategy that it should work for them, and then if it doesn't work for them, then they have to move on. For example, they learn a simple strategy, testing strategy from another guru, and you know, it didn't work for them. Now they have to move on, and after that they decide, okay, after 1 to 2 days, let's move on. That's a completely amateur way of running ads and also running your business, and I can't blame you as well. This is one thing that I experienced back then, is because, you know, I was following multiple gurus and I was trying out different strategies, and if one strategy doesn't work, then I'll just move on straight away. But actually at the end of the day, all of our ad accounts are different, all of our shops are different, all of our audiences are different, and you can't just follow one single strategy. If a single strategy works for someone else, it doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. So what you have to do is test enough for you to validate that you can move on or scale that particular product. For example, if you are testing for only 1 to 2 days at $5 budget, what makes you say that you can move on straight away? Did you actually look at your CTR? Did you look at your cost per click? Did you look at your CPM? All of that stuff matters, especially when you're in the testing phase. These are the majority of the mistakes that my students or people that book calls with me, they are not testing enough. You need to give Facebook more data for you to be able to find out if the product is actually scalable. And personally, what I do is I test not just 2 ad creatives before I move on. I test multiple creatives, at least 5 for a single product, and decide from there. Because if I think that the cost per click is high, okay, but I'm getting add to carts, what does that mean? So that tells you that you need to change your ad creatives because people are not clicking enough. That's why the cost per click is high. But there's a potential, because even those people that clicked on my website, they were still adding to cart. All I have to do now is create a better creative, test that, CTR will go up, cost per click will go down, so I'm getting more traffic and hence I can get more sales. So you have to understand your data and you have to test a lot of things. Now, I don't generally want to just talk about Facebook ads. I want to talk about your landing page as well. Have you tested the prices? Have you tested your product descriptions or the way your product images work? You're gonna need to test that, especially when you're scaling. Even if it boosts 0.5 or 1% of conversion rate, that's, if you're scaling, that's, you're gonna be earning hundreds or thousands more dollars. You have to maximize your profitability. Just make sure you test enough. Now, the third thing that I want to talk about is people that have small capital. Now, I'm just going to be honest here. A lot of people that are dropshipping are using their final cents and final money. I get a lot of messages in DM on Instagram, people saying that, okay, I only have $400 left in my bank. Can I make this work? Can I run Instagram influencers? And I always tell them, no, you cannot. This is my honest answer here. You need some sort of cash inflow that's going into your bank so that you can reinvest to your business. Even if it's not dropshipping, even if it's like stock market or other kinds of investments, you need some sort of cash inflow so that you can continue investing and grow that way. I would say at least 90% of the dropshippers that quit is because of having small investments. So if that's you, make sure you, even if you find like a small job, if you don't have a job, find something that earns you at the minimum wage. It doesn't matter. You just gotta work for it and then find time to build something else greater than where you are working at the moment. I used to work at a 9-to-5 day job, and when I started e-commerce, I started investing like I'm gonna tell you right now, most of my savings, most of my money will be reinvesting to this business, because I know this is gonna work. Eventually it is going to work. So you need some sort of income. Now, top 4 is the most crucial one, I would say, from this list, which is having the wrong mindset. I would factor in having the right mindset to my success, because this is the main reason why I became successful. I had the right mindset. I built continuous habits that allowed me to progressively grow. Self-development is one of the most important things you can apply to yourself. And not many dropshippers, especially those people that started, have the right mindset. And that is why they quit in the first 3 months, because they think it's a scam. And I can't really blame you, because you know, they didn't have the right mindset to build a proper business. They think this is a get-rich-quick scheme. Now, I can't really complain, because if there's less dropshippers, then there's less competition. However, but what I'm trying to achieve here in my channel is to give you guys the true success and transparency, so that you can create your own financial freedom. So if you're watching this and you're really hungry for success, then you're gonna need to have the right mindset. I'm only talking to those that are willing to take action, that are willing to grow themselves and grow their business. 99% of the entrepreneurs here in this world will tell you that having the right mindset helps them become successful. So if you're still sitting down watching Netflix and all of that stuff, then tell yourself what can you do better now and work on now, so that you can have that free time later on. Now, the last one on the list, I would say, is also really important, because we were taught here in this dropshipping industry to just copy the whole product, copy the whole video ad creatives, the website, and then we can just expect sales. And I can't stress this enough, guys, because this is the major turning point of my entrepreneurship and my success when I started implementing my own unique selling point. Even if there's a winning product, if you're just copying everything that they have, then it's gonna hard for you to sell because they already have that working for them, but doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. Like I said in the very beginning, all ad accounts, audiences, stores are different, so you're gonna need to put your own unique selling point in there. That is one major issue here in the dropshipping industry, and hence why other people are not even scared of sharing their product, is because they know they are already the big guys in that particular market, and they're not scared of little dropshippers, you know, copying their product. However, if you want to go from 10k to 100k up to a million and even 8 figures, then you're gonna need to put your own unique selling points. All brands are different, you know, they offer different things, so why can't you? Why would you just copy someone else and struggle to find your own audiences where you can just put your own touch to it, your own brand to it, and have your own audiences, which means you're gonna have a bigger piece of the pie within that particular niche and market. Now I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That's the top 5 mistakes that dropshippers do, and yes, personally I have experienced that as well, but I want you guys to fast track your results, so make sure to stop doing them, take action, and don't forget, if you haven't watched the video of me doing a day in the life making $18,500 during quarantine, then make sure to watch that. I'll provide the link here. Anyways, hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll see you guys soon.